How's it going, guys? And welcome back to another video. Today, as per usual, it's a very important one. I'm still a little bit sick, guys. I'm not 100%, I'd say like 90%. It's just my voice that's like a little bit fucked up for some reason, but hey, we'll make do. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you how you can increase your confidence with only 3 steps. So I think we should get straight into it.
Rockstar girl, rockstar baby, she's a rockstar girl, rockstar. Too much trust.
Number 1 is the subtle art of not giving a fuck. We'll talk about the book a little bit later, but the first part is just the subtle art of not giving a fuck. With confidence, you just kind of have to have this persona of not being a dickhead, but just not giving a fuck. You know, a major reason why people are not confident is because people think that others are judging them a lot. So like they'll be walking in the halls or like in downtown or something, and they'll think that other people are looking at them saying like, that guy's outfit is really ugly, or he looks ugly, or his hair is fucked up. That's a major reason for why people don't feel confident, is because they think others are judging them, which quite frankly they're not. But if you are that type of person, then you just kind of have to have, like, you just need to not give a shit about what others are saying, pretty much. You just kind of have to block them out and just be like, okay, you know what, I don't really care about what you say. You just need to not care about what others have to say about you in a good way. So you want to care when people are like, you should know what I mean. You know, if someone looks at you weird and stuff, they like look at you like this or something like that, just ignore them, honestly. This kind of leads into having like a I don't give a fuck attitude. You don't want to be like, these 2 steps are going to make it sound like you're trying to be an asshole, but it's not. Let me explain. You just, once again, like the previous step, you just need to not care and just have a I don't give a fuck mindset. You know, I have some people at school who just blame me for my channel, but honestly, it's like, at this point, it's like I don't even care. It's just like, I just kind of look at them and I'm like, is this really all you have? Like, is this what you would rather spend your time on? Because I have them in one of my classes, unfortunately. It's not like I care. Like, I don't care. You know, over time, if I were, you know, grade 10 self and stuff, just trying to become more confident, then yeah, I would probably care and I would not know how to stand up for myself. But now, it's like, you know, as time goes on, the older you get, the more experience you get, you just kind of not care about these things, and also you realize that there's other things that you'd rather be worrying about. Let's be honest, would you really care if you had a YouTube channel and some people, like a group of people, just came up and said like, oh, well, how can I explain it? You would care if people said bad things about it, but if they're just joking about it, saying things that you said in your videos before flaming it, honestly, I just look at them, I'm like, you guys are really sad. So yeah, you just need to not really care, and that's pretty much it. Just have a I don't give a fuck mindset. Just be like, okay, whatever, dude, just fuck off. And then the last step is the book, Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. This is an optional one, but I highly recommend you get it. The book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, literally, hence the name, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. So the book teaches you confidence and learning how to prioritize things. This is a huge one. You know, back when I first started this channel, I was getting flamed by the same people, and I really took it personally. And I started, you know, focusing on these guys. I'm like, how can I get rid of them? But the best way to get rid of them is just ignore them and just like block them out. Act like they're completely irrelevant and act like it's their problem. There's a quote from the book Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, and it says something about, if you are facing confrontation, it is their problem. If you're facing hate and hatred, it is their problem, not yours. So you gotta switch this mindset that it has nothing to do with you and that it is their problem. They can flame you all they want, but you know what? You're just kind of ignoring it. So the book teaches you how to prioritize things and focus on other things that are more important than these people that you might be dealing with, or just anything. So once again, let's put the, you know, walking in school halls for an example. You think everyone's judging you. Not give a shit. You need to learn how to not give a shit. And also understand that there are more things that you got to worry about than people judging you in the halls. Because quite frankly, when you start to, you know, prioritize things and do, like, you know, have goals and ambitions, you realize that these people are just completely irrelevant. And that is basically it for the first part. The second part is fake it till you make it. Okay, this one sounds really interesting, but obviously everyone has to start somewhere. You know, if you're not confident at all and you're kind of just like in your little hole and stuff like that. Once again, let's just say you're not confident at all. You can't talk to random people. You know, you think everyone's judging you. You can't make eye contact with people. You can't hold conversations with them without shitting your pants and stuff. You just gotta act like you are one of those confident people. Because quite frankly, everyone can detect if someone is confident or not. They can tell someone who is sitting on the couch over there, talking to everyone, having open body language, holding eye contact, holding conversations for super long, and then there's the guy on the other couch who's like kind of in the corner playing Brawl Stars on his phone and like barely talks, and he's like, when someone talks to him, he's like, oh yeah, yeah. Everyone can tell that. So if you're that type of person, you just gotta act like you are confident. And here's how you can do that. Here's how you can fake it till you make it. Number one, have good body language. Now that means good posture. Don't be like fucking like, you know, gamer posture. And also just have an open body language. So say, you know, you're hanging out with you're just talking to people in your class. Don't be like this, right? Like if you're say, okay, I have my phone right here. You don't want to be like this, right? Because everyone's gonna tell that you're not like confident. Like I literally see some people in lunch, they sit on the floor, right? Like that's a normal thing. They sit in the hall, like the corridors and stuff. They literally have this fucking, their posture looks like a C. Their body looks like a C. And they have their phone, they're playing Brawl Stars and they're like, oh yeah. So people can tell if you're confident or not. So that's not gonna be a good thing. You wanna have good body language. You wanna have open body language. You wanna sit up straight and tall and just like talk to the fucking people. Another one is make eye contact. This is the best way to make it seem like you are confident, because this, quite frankly, not everyone is like, you know, insanely confident. Some people are just like, okay, yeah, I can talk to people, and yeah, sure. I'm not like I'm confident, sure, but I'm not like, you know, I don't know, like TED Ed speaker confident. One thing that makes them break that though is eye contact. So it's just a normal thing nowadays. It's an uncomfortable thing for people. So if you're able to hold good eye contact, it makes the other person feel less confident. And this is something that can help a lot of people, because if they already don't feel confident and you're doing this one thing, then it makes them feel more superior. So yeah, hold good eye contact. It shows good signs of confidence and also just knowing what you're doing. And because if you're imagine you're talking to someone and like, imagine you're looking at me, right? We're having a conversation. I'm the guy that's not confident. Hey, how you doing? You know, I'm doing good. I just wanted to know, what did we get for the homework last night? Genuinely, you know, one thing you can do as well, you don't have to look in their eyes. If you're really not that confident, one thing you can just look at their face at least. Just look at their, like, one thing I like to do is I just like to look at the tip of their nose, and it looks like you're, you know, holding eye contact or just at least paying attention to them. You don't want to be like looking at the ceiling or something while you're talking to someone. So yeah, you gotta fake it until you make it. Have good open body language, have good posture, make eye contact, and just have the courage to talk to random people and just act like you are confident. And now the last and final step is experience. These are things that can help you build your confidence. We already talked about, you know, faking it till you make it, but what are some things that you can do specifically that will just build your overall confidence to the point where you don't have to really fake it? That is experience, of course. Experience is the best mentor in life. This is the easiest way, is greeting and complimenting random people. If you guys are, you know, Instagram reel addicts, you will see some people who like to post on their Instagram. They have like a theme page, not really a theme page, but they have a personal page, and they're like a coach for confidence and, you know, self-confidence and stuff like this, and public speaking. They just walk around the streets and they say good morning to random people. They have, okay, today in this video I'm gonna say good morning to 10 random people. One thing you can do is straight up, I remember in grade 9, I had this friend, right? He was super close. I remember it was during lunchtime. He just started going up to random people saying, hey, nice to meet you. You know what I was doing? I was laughing at him. Like, not like, you're like a retard or something. Like, I was just like, why are you doing that? That's so weird. It's not weird at all. It's really not. Imagine you're the person that he said good morning to, or like hello to. Does that not make you look so much more confident and just like more superior? You can't not respect someone who just goes up to random people and says good morning, and that builds your confidence. I'm not even joking. This is what you can do. The easiest step. Go out to whatever. Go to a community center, go to school. If you're in school, this is like so easy, dude. This is like everyone's there. During lunchtime or something. Say you're in school during lunchtime. Just go to a place where there's a bunch of people. Just talk to them. Just like, I'm not saying you have to have full deep conversations with them. Just go up to them and say, good morning. If it's morning, just say good morning or just say hello. Just literally just walk by. Say you're walking by a person, just say hello. It's that easy. So yeah, don't be me. Laugh if your friend is doing this. Don't be me and laugh at him and say like, what the hell are you doing? This is really stupid. Because I'm not even joking. That guy, he said hello to at least like 35 people. Now that I reflect on it, that's why he is where he is today. You know, he's in student council and everything at school. So, you know, he has this public speaking ability. You know, sometimes I've seen him, you know, for the events at school, he's like hosting it, he's with the microphone and he's really good at this. And it's things like that he did in grade 9 that he's where he is today. So yeah, just go up to random people. You can literally just, without just saying hello, another way is that if you're passing by someone, you can just say, hey, I like your jacket, and just keep going. It's that simple. Number 2, this is where a lot of people are gonna a lot of people might not do this step because I get it. Second is cold approaching girls. Cold approach is such a vague term. You can ask for their number, you can ask for their Instagram, or you can straight up just go up to them and be like, hey, I really like this, or I thought you were really cute or something. But yeah, just going up to, you know, them, best way is just ask for their Instagram or something, or just their number. Here's the thing, with a lot of people, they go out purposefully to cold approach, right? And there's nothing wrong with this. I'm not saying this is a bad thing. But the thing that people do is that they will look at someone, they'll go with their friend, and their friend will be like, hey, what about her over there? And you'll be like, she's not really, I don't think, and she's busy. They make a bunch of bollock excuses saying, oh yeah, she looks really busy, she looks like she was waiting for someone, oh, she's, you know, no, she's not even that cute anyways. Even though you're inside, you're like, damn, she's fucking beautiful. So yeah, this is a really good way to build your confidence. Once again, just talking to random people, but especially just going up to someone and asking for their Instagram, because it's not something a lot of people can do, and I get it. But yeah, there's nothing much else to say. Cold approaching the opposite gender builds a lot of confidence. And number 3 is just building conversations with people you don't know. You know, I go to this community center. I go to this community center all the time, and you know, there's people there that, you know, I talk to. There's my friends, but there's also, since it's actually, this community center is more of a community center. It's not like a recreation center, you know, that has a pool and stuff. In fact, this place doesn't even have a pool. It's like an actual community center. You know everyone, you know the workers. For me, if like me and my friends, we literally know the workers there by name, and people that work there, like the receptionist and things like that, and we're close with them. So yeah, you know, but there's some people here and there that you don't know and you don't really talk to here and there, but like you just say good morning and things like that. That's what I do, you know. When I'm scanning in for the gym there, I just say good morning and stuff, and then how are you doing today? Yeah, it's going pretty good. And just like talk about your day, quick conversation, things like that. That builds confidence. So yeah, just create conversations with people you don't know. If you're in school, you can just go up to someone and be like, hey, I really like your jacket, and just like blah blah blah, where did you get it from, and yeah, and stuff like this. Don't make it weird. If you're cold approaching a girl, don't be like don't just ask interview questions. Like, don't be like, oh yeah, where's your sister from? How many siblings do you have? Because let's be honest, you don't care how many siblings they have, dude. But anyways, just create conversations with people you don't know. And that is pretty much it for this video. You know, confidence is something that I've always struggled with when I was younger. But with these 3 main steps, I was able to build that, especially the first one, just having a not give a fuck mindset. That's key. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace, bros.